So wheat is, I think, the second most important cereal after maize in most regions of the world. And the annual production of wheat globally is at around 785 million tons. And then in America, the wheat production that they are doing around 50 million. So in the Michigan state where we were at around 415,000 acres. That's what they were doing. So the United States has a different measurement system that they use. They refer to acres, bushels, pounds. So you have to convert. And then in terms of the bushels, which is their production level, 1 metric ton is equal to around 36 bushels. So last year, the state where we were in, which is Michigan State, their production was at around 34 million bushels. That was in the Michigan State, of which Michigan State produces around 415,000 acres out of the 50 million, which is supposed to be done by the whole of the United States, out of a total global requirement of around 785 million. So annually, we need to contribute to that global figure as well. There's the soft wheat and the hard wheat. So either the hard wheat or soft wheat, it depends on the gluten level which is in the wheat. So in terms of the production, whether it's winter or spring, you can do either of the two in winter or spring, but the hard wheat has more fiber, which means in terms of baking, you get more, the bread is firmer with the hard wheat than the soft wheat. The average yield is at around 4 to around 6 tons, which is the average. There are no wheat varieties that are going above 10 tons per hectare globally. So we are within the range of the yield level for wheat. There are no hybrids so far in terms of wheat. The work is being done for us to get there. Then in terms of disease pressure globally, the yellow rust, it was interesting to note that it's not only us who are facing a challenge with the yellow rust, it's a global problem. Even there in the United States, they don't even have a remedy for it yet because it started in the first 2 seasons. So at the moment, they are trying to do greenhouse tests, greenhouse screening tests, for them to get the varieties that are tolerant to resistant to the yellow rust. So in terms of management, they even had a high infestation of yellow rust. So they are spraying fungicides and alternating different fungicides to manage yellow rust. The seasons, the wheat seasons, globally, there are 2 main seasons for wheat. There is winter and then there is spring. So the winter wheat we refer to here is not really winter, because winter has to go through vernalization, which is a period of frost. But here in our country, since we don't have frost, we do the spring wheat, which means that there in their country, when they are doing wheat in these conditions that we are doing it, it will be spring or summer wheat. So that's in terms of the differences in the production. So the one that requires vernalization is planted around